My wife Jody and I started two companies when we retired. They make beer. Seria Brewing Company makes only non-alcoholic beer. Donovan Brewing Company makes alcoholic beer. And together we offer these in different places. Donovan Brewing has beers in Colorado. Seria Brewing Company has non-alcoholic beers across the United States. So with the Donovan Brewing Company, we make alcoholic beers, and we have several different flavors. Our most popular is Vienna style lager, and then we have our cinnamon horchata beer, and we have a mojito ale brewed with mint and lime, and then we also have a white wine beer hybrid that's made with Chardonnay grapes. And so we try to make very unique beers with Donovan Brewing Company. Yeah, so we have some Spanish named beers like cinnamon horchata ale and mojito ale. We did these to help us to create beers that celebrate our Hispanic heritage. So horchata is made similar to the way many restaurants make horchata at home with cinnamon. But we make it as a beer with 5.5% alcohol, and we make it to taste very close to an horchata ale. And so we love this, and we love to drink it, especially in the summertime. And the mojito is another beer from us that celebrates our Hispanic heritage. In this case, we make a beer with mint and lime, and we try to make it taste like a refreshing glass of mojito ale, although it's a beer, and it comes in at about 8% alcohol. So it's a strong beer, but we have a lot of fun with it. Yeah, so my training as a brewer was in Belgium, where I made my doctorate in brewing at the University of Brussels. And there they taught us how to make unique beers. And so the Donovan beers we make are very unique, and they have a lot of inspiration from Belgium, because over there they love to brew with anything they can use from the kitchen. And for us, it's the same mentality. We try to brew with ingredients that people see in their kitchen every day. With cinnamon horchata, we brew with cinnamon, and we brew with oats, and we put that together to make a creamy beer that tastes like cinnamon horchata. And then with our mojito ale, we brew with mint, that is the mint leaves, and lime peel, and put it together in a very refreshing ale, and again, ingredients that people find in their kitchen. So it's Belgian inspired, using ingredients that people see every day. Okay, yes, well, at Seria we focus Seria on making only non-alcoholic beers with no alcohol. But in fact, our beers from Seria are alcohol free, meaning they have 0.0% alcohol. So it's 0.0, meaning there's no alcohol in this beer. But it tastes like beer, and it's refreshing like beer. But it's safe to drink in the morning, the afternoon, the evening, anytime, anywhere. Yes, the process for making our non-alcoholic beer is very similar to making an alcoholic beer, but we don't produce the alcohol. We remove all the alcohol so that there's no alcohol in our beer. So at Seria Brewing Company, we have two flavors right now. A Belgian white, which is like Blue Moon. It's made with oats and wheat and malt and hops, and orange peel, and coriander. And when you smell it, you smell the fruit, and it's very refreshing in the summertime. And our second flavor is what I have here. It's an IPA. It's a little bit darker than the Belgian white, and it's brewed with malt and with a lot of hops. So you get the very strong hop aroma and taste. IPA, some people call it IPA, is a style of beer that's very popular, and Belgian white is also very popular because of Blue Moon. So these two are our flavors from Seria Brewing Company. So at Saria and Donovan, we're always creating new recipes and coming up with new ideas. For Saria, we also take a small amount of our beer and we put cannabis into it for the local dispensaries in Colorado. We also started selling in California. So our Saria cannabis beer is available with THC and CBD only in dispensaries in Colorado and California. That's the cannabis beer. But we have our regular beer without cannabis in the liquor stores in Colorado and in 20 other states. Yes, well, what we try to do, yes, my heritage is mainly on my grandfather's side. We try to celebrate his hometown of Zacatecas. So Zacatecas is one of those places that's very special for us, and we try to keep the heritage alive with our children, and also by creating beers that remind us of our heritage.